That was so poorly timed on my part. Good evening, Carol and John Shoppers. Welcome to Tuesday night. Guess what? We got a full freaking house. I'm here. Raph is here. Kevin's here. Andrew's here. John Shear's here. Kyle's behind the camera as always. Winston's out front, not loud. So that's a crowd pleaser. Hopefully you're tuning in. We're a little early tonight because we had a really fantastic last couple of days. All the staff showed up, mind, body, and soul, to move all of our crap out of the back room. We got our carpet redone. It looks cool. And we are going to be closed on Monday the 13th, so next Monday, this coming Monday, and Tuesday the 14th, this coming Tuesday, 2 days in a row. We're going to move all of this and then get the carpet redone in the front. Yeah.
And that is my moment to implore you. Pick up your files, please. We want less stuff to move. Like, if you can, within, like, the next, like, week, pick it up, awesome. With, like, by Sunday, because as soon as we're closing Sunday, we're moving all this. So, like, come in, get it, so stuff doesn't get misplaced or whatever. Just, it'd be great. We'd love it.
Yep.
We won't misplace your stuff. But we'll pick it up. Now that Papa Shear is giving you a stern warning, we'll get to fun stuff coming up later this month for Black Friday. We're going to have a huge sale like we normally do over that whole weekend from the 24th, which is Friday, 25th Saturday, 26th Sunday. We're going to have our huge Black Friday sale running that whole weekend. So back issues are half off.
That's all I know for sure.
That's all I know for sure. But John's in a mood this type of year where he likes to put stuff on sale. So you might see stuff from our back room. You might see extra discounts. You might see action figures on sale. Who knows? But definitely half off back issues during those 3 days, which is going to be awesome. We will be closed on Thanksgiving because we like our families and we want to hang out with them too. But then we're back in Black Friday and we're going all weekend for that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it for upcoming. Let's do first appearances, and then we have a great table. Oh, it is episode number 181, and we were busy, and I was not reminded, nor did I remind myself, to bring in my copy of Hulk 181, which would have been really exciting and fun. So we picked a really cool cover of Strange Adventures, 12 center, number 181. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
And the villagers rejoiced. I like that joke. Let's do first appearances. They're all Marvel this week. Gods number 2 from Jonathan Hickman is first appearance of Mia the Magic User. Mia the Magic
Girl.
Got it. Punisher number 1, great read, is the first appearance of Joe Garrison. He is a new Punisher. It's pretty great. We'll get to that in a minute. And then Thanos number 1 by Chris Cantwell is a fantastic first appearance of a new team of the Illuminati, a new Illuminati team. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. But let's start at the bottom of the table with Winston. Wait, he's not new or for sale. But he is sleeping on top of new back issues, which we are processing even through all of our moving. So check out those boxes with the nifty signs. And then John is in yard sale mode, like I said, this type of year. So he's got a bunch of extra books for sale up front. And they're only $1. Image Stuff gets us the most recent collection of Noctera. That'll be trade paperback volume 3. And from James Tinian, you've got World Tree, one of our horror favorites of the year. Yay.
I picked it up.
Issues 1 through 5. Issue number 6 will be back in December at the end of the year. So you can get caught up. In between then, it is bloody and glorious and new. Like very new ideas. We've got new issues of Phantom Road. That's on number 6. We got Dead Lucky on number 10. Enfield Gang. Kyle?
Awesome. Rootin' tootin'.
Rootin' Tootin'. Issue number 4.
Yep.
Then we got, I hate to admit, on the internet, extra copies of Midlife, because Lunar's going through some transitions. We shouldn't have had this many on the table. Same with issue 1, so I don't really know what their system's doing. But if you want to try out a new Image series about a everyman firefighter kind of discovering how his midlife is working out at 50 and getting superpowers at the same time, buy issue 1. We'll give you issue 2 for free. Or if you want to look at it a different way, buy issue number 2 and we'll give you issue number 1 for free. But you can try it out. It's a great series. It was a bit of a slow burn for issue 1. And we're going to check out issue 2 and see if it picked up a little bit. But fun artwork, cool idea. Spawn Scorched is on number 23. I actually very recently realized that it's not called Spawn Scorched. It's just called Scorched.
Yep.
whatever. Creep Show Volume 2 is on issue number 3. We've got the cover A, which is rad. He's bowling with a man's screaming head.
I just realized the pins are legs.
Yeah, it's gross all the way around. And then we got a 1 in 10 variant for that one, too. Kind of an all-art cover almost. Knights number 2 is very quickly becoming our new favorite Image book, almost. We'll get to another number 2 in a second that will maybe trump that. And then Petrol Head number 1, great first issue. It's like very like robots segregated in a kind of dystopian world where the air's on fire and poisonous to humans. So like some robots are more AI based and intelligent, and they're using the clunkers as kind of.
It's like Death Race with robots in
Nice.
like a climate change ravaged
Oh,
world.
yeah, all right.
She made that seem way cooler.
Way cooler than I did.
That's why I write the email.
But probably our current most favorite Image series as a staff as a whole. Transformers number 2, amazing second issue. Can I give it away a little bit?
A little bit, yes.
So Image picked up Transformers and G.I. Joe at the same time, and this is the subtle connection of those universes. It was so satisfying as a page turn, and like if you're looking forward to G.I. Joe more than you have been with the Transformers acquisition, this is the issue you've kind of been waiting for until G.I. Joe 301 picks up in the next couple weeks, and then Duke comes out in Cobra Commander. But this is a fantastic tie into that. Also, just a great Transformers book.
Yeah.
Like, this is the book that we all handed each other as soon as we walked in the door this week. So that was your cover A. We've got cover B's, cover C's, 1 in 25 variants, and 1 in 50 variants. So, I mean, you can't go wrong picking up early Transformers. What's number 1 go for now from the Marvel series? Like $80?
Something like that, yeah.
Yep. Cool. We're on to Marvel stuff. Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection. This is volume 2 in the Epic Collection series. It's called Great Responsibility. It is a new printing. Echo, the saga of Maya Lopez, is all the early and significant appearances of Echo, completely collected in paperback. The current Guardians of the Galaxy series, Grootfall. This is volume 1 of what's going on now, and they have a new issue out this week, too, so it's easy to catch up.
Great first 5.
Great first 5 issues. Warlock Rebirth, the complete miniseries, all 5 issues there by Ron Mars. And then you got Planet of the Apes, most current miniseries from Marvel. This is Fall of Man, and they just announced a new one, too, so something to look forward to. Star Wars, Scoundrels, Rebels, and the Empire. This is all the Return of the Jedi one-shots collected from the past year. And then we got a row of new Star Wars. We got issues for Darth Vader. This is number 40. It's a Dark Droids tie-in. And I would say that I love Dark Droids, but the most interesting stuff with Dark Droids is the Scourge going after Vader as like a cyborg. It's rad. So the tie-ins there are awesome. Then we've got some new High Republic stuff. Shadows of Starlight from High Republic is on issue number 2. And then we've got Star Wars High Republic Phase 3, number 1. So that'll be your cover A. This will be your cover B. And we got cover C's, which is Connecting. Yeah. I actually knew that one. X-Men Red is on number 17, and it is a big turn in the Mars Mutant story. We have the 60th anniversary X-Men covers for that one, and then a 1 in 25 variant with Apocalypse. And it kept on sliding around, so that one kind of pissed me off. One shot, it's the last What If Dark of the year. It's What If Tomb of Dracula. It is a story of Blade. It's a very similar origin story for Blade, but instead of half vampire, he becomes full-fledged vampire, and that can be problematic.
Indeed.
So all those vampire powers are kind of coursing through there. That's your cover A for Blade. This will be your cover B. Art Germ, thank you. And then a 1 in 25 variant, which is actually pretty great.
It is pretty
I really like that one. If you're a Dracula fan, what do you guys call each other? Drac-heads? Fangs? Fangs is like fan with a G.
That's great.
I'll be here all week. Uncanny Spider-Man is on number 3 of 5. Nightcrawler's still nightcrawling in Spidey suit. Yep. We have cover B's for that one. That's like a Techno Vulture.
Yeah.
That's sweet. And then 1 in 25 variants as well. Marvel Unleashed wraps up very satisfyingly with number 4 of 4. It looks like there's going to be more by the end of this. No spoilers. And then we've got the Bats, the Ghost Dog variant, which Andrew was super bummed about because they didn't title it with his name on it. He deserves some recognition.
Yeah, and they did that for the other ones.
Yeah, Marvel. Ghost Dog. Gods #2 from Jonathan Hickman. This kind of post-summer, pre-Christmas event going on. He's establishing a lot of new characters, a lot of new baddies. Doctor Strange involved. That's #2, cover A. And then we've got the Mike Del Mundo cover B variant, along with a 1 in 25 with a new guy on it, I think.
I think it's the new guy.
I mean, that's sweet. It's like a ghost, ghost hook.
Ghost kunai?
Yeah.
Cool.
Amazing Spider-Man #37 is the first inkling into the gang war crossover that's going to be coming up here in the next couple months. So you got a lot of rec rap going on and a lot of limbo demonic weirdos getting swallowed by monsters.
Yeah.
Big time. Good Spidey issue. And then 1 in 25 Mary Jane variant. You guys, I don't even need to talk about it. You guys are going to buy it. I mean, once you got Mary Jane with his costume on, it's just like, it's over. Look at him. Look at sucker. X-Force is on #46. I believe it's the beginning of a new story arc. And then this whole row is Thanos #1 by Chris Cantwell. This absolutely scratched my blue flame itch, maybe, right? So his Vault series was phenomenal. This is him writing in the exact same style for Marvel. It's a very non-Thanos first issue, which sounds like I'm not selling it well, but it's like a great setup, and the first appearance of the Illuminati is snappy, and it makes a lot of sense. They really are tying the whole death angle into it well. Right?
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, just because Thanos isn't at the first issue a lot doesn't mean he's not...
Well, I mean, he's coming in hot at the end.
He's coming in hot. There you go.
So we've got cover A for that one, a great one to pick up. I think it's going to be a 5-issue miniseries.
I believe so.
Cover B is...
Kendrick Lim.
Thank you. And then we have an homage variant for you Infinity Gauntlet fans, plus a 1 in 25. Top corner of the table gets Guardians of the Galaxy #8. We did sell out or get pre-ordered on cover A, but this is the Sienkiewicz Moon Knight Knight's End variant. Spoiler, he's dying. But then the whole top of the Marvel table is Punisher #1. It is absolutely a new guy, new motivation for being the Punisher, new origin story, new weapons, new tactics, new villains. I mean, it's a completely new angle on the Punisher, but also like a familiar one.
Yeah.
Right?
It's still the Punisher.
Yeah, like it could easily be Frank Castle, but he's stuck in Weird World right now. So it's not. He's an ex-SHIELD agent. They kind of set that up. So like he's got the skills, and there's a fight with Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
and it's rad. The artwork's great. There's a good cop angle to it.
Plenty of action in this first issue.
I'm stoked to see where this Punisher series goes. So this is the beginning of a new ongoing. That's your cover A I was holding up. We've got cover B's. We've got the Moon Knight Knight's End variant. And then we've got a 1 in 25 cover for a very reasonable price. I don't know if John did them this week or not.
He did.
He did?
That was all him.
John's ready to not move some stuff either.
And then we move on to DC. And the big one for DC is Batman. This is issue 139. And it's start of the Mind Bomb story. And it's Joker, Batman going after the Joker as he's like, this is it. I'm going to do it. And Joker has completely other plans. And first part of that's going on here. So we got the regular cover. We got the Diodato variant. We got the Frank Cho variant. We got the McFarlane Toys variant. You just feel that back breaking. You got the Spiffy Shiny Foil variant. And then we have a 1 in 25 variant right there. And then the big #1 this week, Superman 78, The Metal Curtain. Basically taking place during the movies, and Krypton explodes, kryptonite goes everywhere, some of it lands in Russia, and they decide to make their own super soldier with it. And that's the start of this.
Solicitation just said weapon, and I didn't know if it was a guy or like a gun or
It's somebody you can guess. So
okay.
And
right.
it's a good first issue.
Is it
As with the previous one, you feel very like you're in the movie universe when you're reading this.
Nice.
In the best way.
Speaking of which, might as well mention it. They are doing a second series for Batman 89 coming out in a couple weeks called Batman 89 Echoes. So that's going to pick up where that last one left off.
Yeah. So we got the regular cover there. We have the McFarlane Toy variant there with the homage cover. We've got the blank variant, and then we have a 1 in 25 variant for that one there. We'll get to the trades in a minute. Poison Ivy, issue number 16. We've got 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Let Kyle tell him.
Oh, what, first appearance?
Yeah, go ahead.
We didn't include it, but Chuck.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chuck. It's the first.
It's the
Chuck.
most broad first appearance description too. It's like a guy whose stuff is going to happen to.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like
An ordinary man who will
have life.
have life.
So yeah, if you want the 1 in 25 variant, you got that there. Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, issue number 12, final issue. We've run out of regular covers.
We were shorted 10 of them.
We are shorted 10 of them. We should be getting them back in, but
Who doesn't want that covered?
I know, right? If you like the first Joker series, this is a quality Joker follow-up series. It was great. I liked it a lot. Birds of Prey, they are on the Themyscira, the Birds of Prey. They're taking down Amazons, trying to rescue Black Canary's sister, and at the end, Wonder Woman shows up.
Did you say it's the Themyscira?
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say it like that before.
Themyscira?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I've just never heard anybody say it like that before.
So,
I've been kicked out of Themyscira before.
I like that.
so issue 3. It's awesome. Blue Beetles on issue number 3 as well. Big old battle.
Looks like loading up all the Beatles.
Yeah. Shazam is on number 5 by Mark Waid. We got the cover, we've got the Frederici variant, and then we have the 1 in 25 variant for that there.
Mark Waid, who's that guy?
I know, right? Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville. Jimmy Olsen shows up, and it's wonderful.
Loses some hair, too.
Oh, he is. And then we got facsimiles. So first facsimile, All Star Comics number 3. It's the Justice Society, and its glory. So get that for $6.99. Get all sorts of fun stuff in there. Come on, Ma Hunkle. It's great.
I love Ma Hunkle.
We all love Ma Hunkle.
I didn't know if you were joking or not.
Not at all.
Okay.
So we got the regular cover, we got the Spiffy Shiny variant, and then we have Wonder Woman number 1, which is awesome because it's all Wonder Woman in this issue.
Nice.
So,
I did notice
Her
that,
origin and first
Yeah.
appearance.
So we got the regular
not
cover,
first appearance.
and then we have the Spiffy Shiny variant. Then we've got collections. DC The New Frontier Deluxe Edition, $60 get you the whole thing. Probably Kevin's pick of the week.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
Well
So
worth it, Cash. That's a great story.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Great art, great story.
And easily my favorite of the animated adaptions. So, Superman Unchained, glorious artwork. You got Jim Lee doing Superman for 8 issues, 8 oversized issues in a big collection. Then potentially one of Ben's favorite Superman books is
It's definitely my favorite Superman ongoing series from 2023.
yeah. First 4 issues.
5, I think.
First 5 issues in there. Jack Kirby's Commandy is on volume 2, so if you want cool 70s craziness, that's where you want to go. Batman Reptilian, Garth Ennis writes a very funny Batman, and it's awesome.
Oh, this is snarky Batman?
It's snarky Batman.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
wonderful. Catwoman is on volume 3 with 2 Catwomans.
That's the new Catwoman
yep.
coming in, right?
The Superman Brainiac, easily one of the best Superman stories that Jeff Johns written. It's great, and it's a great Brainiac story.
I was super surprised to hear that Kevin had not read it. And we just got in his other. There's 3 volumes of Jeff Johns Superman. We just got 2 of them in within the last week, in a collection too. So if you're just itching for some good Superman in the 85th anniversary year,
This is it.
Yep.
And then the other Superman by Jeff Johns, this is The Ending Battle. But this one's also written by Joe Casey and Joe Kelly and Mark Schultz. And then final DC collection, Superman Dead Boy Detective, or Sandman Dead Boy Detectives.
too much.
Too much Superman. Is collected fully in there. And then other collection, because it's Neil Gaiman, we got the Neil Gaiman American Gods complete in a softcover collection. So all 3 volumes collected in there. Continue with Dark Horse. We got Grew into the Wild, issue number 4 of 4. Kyle Crawley is on its first issue. We've got issue 1 of that. And then we've got Captain Ginger, the last feeder, Winston's pick of the week.
Absolutely.
What happened?
Oh, it's a third in the mini. It's like its own mini series, but they've been doing Captain Ginger mini series for a couple of years, and he's a cat captain with a cat crew, and they go on cat adventures.
There we
Winston's
go.
cool with it.
Yeah.
Sink your claws into that one.
I'm here.
Below that, you got Mitch. He is a furry. He's just a normal guy, and he gets sucked up in an intergalactic war space adventure.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Ruins my Tuesday. Frank Frazetta's Mothman is on issue number 3, finally.
Right.
We've got cover A's and the movie
Fly.
The Fly homage cover. Lamentation was a 3-issue miniseries by Cullen Bunn. Horror miniseries wrapped up earlier this year, so that's all collected. Godzilla Rivals, this is on round 2, so you got Godzilla versus all those guys. Yup. Ghost Lore had a comic book store exclusive cover last time we had the trade paperback. This time it's just the regular cover, but it's an amazing 12-issue miniseries that everybody's kind of sleeping on by Cullen Bunn. I'm really stoked to revisit that one. Hunt for the Skinwalkers on issue number 3. You got Firefly Fall Guys on issue number 3 also.
Shiny.
And then I got to pass over to Raph because here's Cone.
They call me out of my cave in Menor to do this every time. We have reprints of Conan. The new series from Titan has been awesome. This is the first 2 issues. The first arc was really great. It's Conan and Brissa. She's this new picked warrior he teams up with, and they are fighting a bunch of zombies and lots of decapitation. A+. But
Hold them up.
I'm holding them. This is the Colleen Doran variant. I believe this actually was originally a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
It was.
And then this is the Qua variant for issue number 2. But if you haven't gotten these, get your hands on them now.
And we still have issue 3s too, so you can do 1, 2, and 3 in one go. Then we got a little bit of a Turtles row. What do you know? TMNT Last Ronin, complete all 5 issues of the last miniseries, kind of like season 1.5 for Last Ronin, completely collected in hardcover. They're about to start their Last Ronin 2. They reprinted Last Ronin number 1 from the original miniseries in a little bit of an oversize, which is pretty cool. So if you missed out on that one, don't want to buy the whole hardcover, check it out. There it is. Then we've got Turtles number 145 for the current ongoing series with a great Donnie cover.
Donnie looks
Yeah,
rad.
looking awesome. And then a 1 in 10 variant for that one, also looking good. Damn, I love Donnie. All right. And then Turtles versus Street Fighter number 5 wraps up that miniseries, and it looks like it's all out war. Look. What?
Donnie.
Oh, there he is. Donnie galore. We have new action figures. The Star Wars Ahsoka Tano in the 3.75-inch Glory.
It's pretty detailed.
They are $16.99. There are plenty of them there for that show coming out. Then we've got some manga and some all-ages stuff. Hellsing, they reprinted volume 1 for that manga. That's there. Superman vs. Mishi is on volume number 2. And we should have the Joker Operation 1 back in later this week. We've got Courage to Dream as a young reader's graphic novel. Static Up All Night is a original graphic novel from DC for their young readers line. We got Animal Rescue Friends. Oh, I thought we didn't get any of these. These are not supposed to be on the table. Previews is from last week. We got a new issue of Max Meow Attack of the Zombies. Hilda has 3 new volumes here. This is a Netflix series, so they're keeping those in print. I'll let Kyle show them to you. We got Laughing, Mermen, The Ferritok Tree, Fairy Village. Then we've got Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library, which is an alcoholic reference,
It is.
isn't it?
It
Okay,
is,
cool. Cardboard Kingdom, we got Snow and Sorcery, so that's just in time for the cold time of year. My favorite all-ages book of the week, because I and Kyle and everybody here should be a sucker for a pop-up book.
Show 'em.
It promises hours of fun. And we've got Spider-Gwen, just as an example. I can't show them all to you because then, copyright stuff.
We don't have hours also.
Huh?
We don't have hours also to show everybody everything.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, hours of fun. Fantastic Four has a new Mighty Marvel Masterworks. I got it that time. This is volume 3 in their reprints, so that's all early appearances. X-Verse, all ages stuff for X-Men, and this is X-Women. So many X's. Sonic the Hedgehog, this is Knuckles' Greatest Hits, all in a nifty paperback. And then more Sonic with issue number 66 of the ongoing series. And then My Little Pony, Classics Reimagined on issue number 3 for Unicorn of Odd. That is our new table. I am tired from moving stuff. We started early so we can go home, so that's what we're going to go do.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you guys for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you tomorrow for all of your comics so that we don't have to carry them later next week.